Hi everyone, welcome to this new course on how a website can give you amazing free traffic for 365 days. I'm talking about Quora.com if you already know this website. So introductions to Quora. So what is Quora actually? Well, basically it is a question and answer site where you just need to answer question that's being asked by the audience over there. So why use Quora? So I'll get to the details on how Quora could help your business, and if you use it correctly you can get a lot of traffic 365 days, and the best of all, you do not need to pay for the traffic. What you will learn in this course is that you will learn how to promote any products or services by answering questions, using Google Alerts to properly monitor upvotes, so I'll talk about upvotes in a while, and how to use some of the free keyword research tools out there to mine for the golden keywords, which I mean by the long tail keywords. And let's embark on this journey to getting free traffic. Welcome to the course. So before I dive into the technical part of this video course, let's take a look at how you can benefit from the Quora platform. First, you can answer any topic that you have expertise on, meaning that you do not need to be restrictive to yourself. As long as you have the knowledge in the particular niche or particular topics, you can answer that question. And at the same time, you can be an expert in topics that you already know, meaning if you're already teaching or you're already doing it for a particular niche, you can be branded as an expert fast and easy on this website. Next, of course, this allows you to promote any product or services by answering questions that is being asked by the audience in Quora. And of course, you can find many experts' knowledge that's being passed on Quora platform. In fact, it's the world's most knowledgeable platform that anyone should get themselves on. And of course, we can see that many people actually give their view on a certain topic, but there is always a lag in terms of promoting products or services. So you can see that you could actually leave your links to your squeeze page, affiliate sales page, product review page, your blog, or your social profile. It's just that you need to structure in such a way that the person reading your answer will take the action. With this, I'll see you in the next video. Come back to this video. So in this video, we're going to take a look how to set up your Quora account, and also to add in your social profile to your Quora account. Also take a look into how to add in the topics that you have knowledge on. As we know that Quora is a very big and huge site where there's a lot of questions being asked, so you're going to learn how to use Google Alerts to keep track of the niche topics that you wanted to participate in, so in the form of the upvotes, and also to monitor the trending topics, again using upvotes to know what are the trending topics by the number of upvotes. And lastly, how to start to answer question on a daily basis. Your visitors know that actually they can find out more at your blog or at your review site. So let's go to the online Quora.com. Okay, I've logged into my account. This is Quora.com, and as you can see that first of all, you need to sign up is either with your Facebook login and navigate to this place called the profile page. First of all, you need to add in, of course, is your personal photo, your personal profile bio, and enter some words that you're expertise in over here, so that people know that actually you're an expert in that area. And of course, next, you could also enter some description in terms of how long you've been online, what you've been doing. Next, you can go to the setting areas. So you could also connect all your social media account, for example, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. Connect them, and this is very useful, especially once you have answered a question. You can publish to all this social site that is related to the topic that you want to talk about. And in this way, you actually is leveraging on the social media power to give you even more traffic juice. Okay, For privacy, I guess this part is all depends on your setting. Nothing much need to be changed over here. Email and notifications. This is based on your preferences, depending on do you want to receive emails or not, for people that follow you. Okay. You can also go to there's a point called the stats. So I was commenting on a few just for yesterday. Okay, you have this thing called the all times. So the stats actually will tells you like the number of views that someone is viewing your answer. So in totality, how many views you get for that particular month or 30 days on the last 7 days. Yeah. You can also navigate to the content area, yeah, to look into what are the content that actually, what are the so-called answer they have answered. The topics as in blue are posted by someone else, and actually you have contributed by answering them. So inside Quora, you actually will be asked to fill in the topics or area that you have expert knowledge in. So let's go back to this profile area. Okay, so on the right hand side, you can see that there's this thing called knows about. Just click on the edit button. Okay, this is my profile. What you can do, you can actually fill up what topics do you know over here. Yeah, so myself, I fill up like FBA. I do know about FBA. I do know about mind mapping, a bit on the time management, also self-improvement, etc. Yeah, so this allows you to get alerted whenever there's question posted in that particular area. So this part is very important. Make sure that you do fill it up as much as possible according to what knowledge level do you have. So this is the part on the setting up. Next, I want to bring attention to the less used service which a lot of people overlook. It's called the Google Alerts. So just go to google.com/alerts and to set up your Google Alerts page. So what normally I does is that just to quickly show you, I will actually set up a set of query into Google Alerts, like plus upvotes plus the topic and plus site Quora.com. So this will give me a very good idea in terms of the topics that's trending and whether there's any topic created related to my niche. So if there is, I'll get an alert and I can go in to see if it's for me to answer. And of course, like I mentioned, if you want to track in terms of popularity, for example, we can just copy one of this string and to create a new alert. So what I want to do is actually I want to know in terms of for this particular topic. Say for example, of course it's not squeeze page. For example, I want to know about the topic on, say, weight management. Okay, to see whether there's votes that's above 1,000. So if there isn't, I just remove the K over here, and you can see that. So below are all the topics that's related to weight management. If I'm an expert in this area, I will go in and answer them. And of course, there is a certain style that you should answer so that you can bring your audience back to the page or back to your website. Okay, just give an idea. Say for example, K upvotes for a particular popular topic. So in Quora, I saw that a lot of people is asking about salary. I'm pretty sure if you search by salary, definitely you will get anything that's above 1,000 votes over here. 1.7k upvotes. So you can see those that's with very high upvotes, you can click on them. So depending on the topic and the niche that you have in mind, you might not find there's a lot of topics that have more than 1,000 votes. But there's a way which you could use in the next video, which I will show it to you how you use keyword research tools to help you to understand what are the words, what are the long tail keywords that's being used by the visitors to look for topics that they're interested in, and in order to route the traffic to your website. So this is one of the way you can monitor a topic or a particular category that you wish to. So now let's talk about the answering style that you should adopt, especially if you are thinking of answering questions that is related to your niche. Say for example, I would like to answer certain topics. Let me give you an example on those that I've already done. Okay, just click on your content. So your contents are basically, I mentioned those that you have answered. Okay, how about this one? Let's take a look. This is a topic on e-commerce. Okay, so how do I launch successful e-commerce businesses using Amazon, FBA, etc.? So this is my answer. So I'll actually give my honest reply, and also at the same time I'm telling them that actually I'm also using Skillshare. You can see that Skillshare itself is highlighted. So this is basically linked to my profile on Skillshare. So they could actually find my videos over here. And of course, you could also make a link to any of the website that you want to promote, or have to send it to your squeeze page. So make sure that you capture the traffic and then send them the requested information so that you can follow up with them in the near future. To create a link, let me just quickly show you by answering just a question over here. Say, how does a small e-commerce direct to consumer brand grow internationally? So you can click on the button, answer itself. So in order to insert a link, say for example, I want to route them to maybe ebay.com. Say for example, let me just type a word. Okay, so this is just to give you the format that actually I will approach the question. So you can went on to talk about your experience, and then the last part, usually for the last part, I will talk about where they can find more information. Say for example, I want them to link to a website. Say for example in Amazon, I can just highlight this, and then I click on the link button, enter the URL, and then I just click on the add button over here. I can also bold it, so this become a link. Okay, this itself have become a link, and of course I can post it to Twitter, to Facebook, just by checking the button. And of course, once you're done, you just click on the submit. So I'm not going to submit because I have not fully answered this question. So, but I guess you have understand how to actually post it. Most important thing is that make sure that the resource that you're going to link your visitor to is something that will help the person. It not necessarily have to be your website. It can be a website that is written by somebody else, so that you can establish your authority in this particular area. And with this, I'll speak to you in the next video. Welcome back to the video. So today we're going to learn how to use free keyword research tools that's online to do some of the keyword research on the niche that we're interested in. And of course, we're going to see a live demo on how to use the Uber Suggest. This is a website where you can uncover a lot of long tail keywords. Not forgetting the Google Keyword Planner. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with this keyword planner. And we're going to learn how to pick out golden keywords. So keywords that are long tail and advertisers that are willing to pay a high price. So how are we going to do that? We're going to use Excel to do that. And also to keep this list of keyword and to use all this key phrase in your Quora answer. So in this case, you will have the long tail keyword rank on the Google search. So this is one of the way which you could easily target the correct audience. Now let's go to the online website to take a look. Okay, I've come to this ubersuggest.io website. So this is a free tool which you could enter the topic or the keywords that's of interest. So for me, I recently saw that there is a very trending words, Proscaline extract. So I'm going to search for this and see whether is it hot or not. So this bar is moving. Okay, and it's done. So we can see that there's a total of 175 keywords found, and they are basically sorted by alphabetical order, A to the number. So what you can do next is to download all. So just click on this download all button. So guess where I'm going to input all this keyword? Yes, in the Google Keyword Planner. So I just open this. So you get a set of keywords that are already sorted, but however you do not have the information of the number of times that's being searched online per month and the price that the advertiser is bidding on. So we need these two pieces of important information to make the decision to whether or not to use this particular key phrase when we're answering the questions. So I know it might sound a bit tedious, but trust me, in the long run, your answer will rank very well on the search engine. Okay, so we're going to grab this 175 keywords, Control C, and next what we're going to do, we're going to Google Keyword Planner, and we're going to search for the volume of the traffic. So what we're going to do, we're going to paste all the keywords over here. So I've had them, and then we search United States alone. So okay, what we see now is the search volume in terms of month. So the average monthly searches for this Phosphorus extract is about 4,004, and the advertiser is actually paying $1.81 for this particular keyword. So I could say that it's highly competitive, but not to forget there are also other search terms that you can also rank for. So let's do a sort of this monthly searches. Okay, so the rest of the keywords that is long tail, we can see that the searches is not a lot. However, if you target correctly, even though there's not a lot of searches, but look at this, there are people who's willing to pay $2.18 for this particular key phrase, Phosphorus supplement for weight loss. So meaning this is a very laser targeted keywords. As long as there's somebody willing to pay a price for this particular keywords, meaning they are actually looking for the actual buyer that is willing to pay for the supplement. So okay, we have decided that in this point, my decision is that this is a very lucrative niche. Of course, competition will be there, but the best part is that you are doing it differently from the rest of the people. So what I will do next is I will download all the search volume. Let's try to add all into an Excel CSV file. Note that you need to download Excel CSV file. I will tell you why in a while. So let's click on the download. Okay, it's done. So let's open up this file. Okay, so you can see that this is the ad group, and this is the keywords that the customer is searching for, and you notice that all are the broad term, all are in broad term. Currency is in US dollar. So first of all, I will delete all these 4 lines, just delete them. So right now we know that there is a search volume, that we have also advertiser willing to pay. What we do not know is that what are the keywords that we should target, correct? So of all these keywords, what you can do, I have another Excel which I already open, which I will actually paste in these columns like the ad group, the keywords, the average monthly searches. So this, what it does is to help me to count the keywords in terms of the words that I wanted. So do note that not all the words that we want, we only want the long tail word. So I'm going to show how this can be done. And we just want this column, these 2 columns, the ad group and the keywords. Let's do a copy. And we want them to paste it onto a formatted Excel, which is this one. And let's do a paste. Okay, I'll show you why I'm doing this, because I have this additional column called the word count, Yeah, this is a very powerful formula which you should be aware of. I'll leave this formula in the class project area so that you could copy. And we also need this too, which is the average monthly searches, the competitions, and the suggested bid, these 3 columns. So going back to the first Excel, so we're going to copy down these 3 particular columns. So just do the copy. Okay, so right now let's go back to here and do a paste. Okay, so right now we have all the data that we need to mine the golden keywords. Okay, so right now let's go to the words column, and I just need you to drag this down. So when you drag the column, the words will be counted. Okay, so once we have the number of words in this column, what we can do is we could sort them. Okay, you could sort them, or you can just look at those that you are interested in, like all those 3 words, 4 words, those more than 3 words key phrase, so which are all this. And of course, if you want, you can also look into those that's with bids. Okay, these are this column is talking about the competition, how much they are bidding, and also the suggested bid. Okay, so suggested bid, maybe you want to eliminate those with a 0 value. Okay, this is the first thing I do. Okay, so after that you get all this so-called bidded price, and then next thing you could do, you want to sort them. So you can sort it from the largest to the smallest. Okay, so now you uncover something. Somebody's actually willing to pay $5 for this key phrase. For Sloline extract, where to buy. Okay, and then someone is paying $2.73 for this particular key phrase. So on so forth. Yeah, so this is sorted in terms of how much they're willing to pay. So of course, the higher the bid price, the higher the competition there is. But not to worry, we are using a different method, the Quora method. So as of now, you have uncovered this set of more than 3 words and above golden key phrase that is very laser targeted, and you do not need to pay a single cent to know about all this information. So isn't it great? So just remember, with this set of golden keywords, what you can do is to look for articles that's in the Quora and answer them, and weave this into your answer. And at the end of your answer, have a link to your squeeze page or your product page if you have a Amazon affiliate site that is selling this particular products with all the reviews. So what would the buyer do? Well, definitely they will take the next action, which is to buy this product from you, which is you already establish yourself as an authority. Yep. So with this, I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back. In the course summary, you have learned how to use Quora to promote your business, how to use Google Alerts to monitor topics that is of interest, and how to use the free keyword research tools to get your targeted traffic. So the class project that I have for you is to set up a Quora account to monitor your niche, and to answer 10 questions on Quora with your setup profile, and to find a product or services that you want to promote and answer related question. So do this 1 hour a day, and for the next 7 days, and you should see a surge in your traffic. And post your Quora profile link here, but it's all totally optional. And with this, I will see you in the next video.